Brad with Security AllStar again. I'm going to break it down for you in the simplest terms about what makes a good security system from a crummy security system using my cell phone or your cell phone and this device right here. This device is the game changer right here. And I think if I break this down for you, a lot of folks out there will understand why you can compare your cell phone to a security system and start determining for yourself what's the better thing to own and have. As a security dealer, we get to choose any hardware we want. Matter of fact, we're marketed to regularly trying to get us to carry Honeywell or Arlo Pro, other things that other system providers carry. And we have to bench test it. We have to go through a process to decide, is it useful? Is it easy to use? Is it secure because it's a security system? And then will it work in most people's scenarios? And the last question is one of the bigger ones. I don't even know if Cricket is still around. But if you have a cell phone, you have some service provider. And I used this analogy with someone yesterday. It's kind of frustrating, especially if you go on a trip. If you used to have Cricket, or I think that's maybe Metro PCS now, you get outside of certain areas, you have no cell phone coverage. If you have Sprint and you get into any rural markets, you have no cell phone coverage. There's only one cell phone provider that we know that actually puts two different types of SIM cards inside the phone, so it'll pretty much work anywhere, including internationally. So, but let me show you why. This device right here, this is the game changer. Take it brand new and out of the box. This device right here makes all the difference in the world when it comes to choosing a security system. Now, I'm going to try to do it as simply as possible, not because anybody out there is dumb, but because it's kind of hard to understand how a cell phone and a security system are similar and how they work. This is a three-way GSM CDMA card. Basically, that means that when this system goes into our security system, or when this card goes into a security system, it can work over 3 different cellular networks. Anybody tried that with their phone lately? Now, you may have a roaming mode that you can turn on, but a lot of phones will not work outside their serving area. Same is true with a lot of security systems. They're going to be communication challenged if they're outside of a serving area. So, I hate to pick on SimpliSafe a lot, but their system will only work with their monitoring company. Our systems will work with virtually any monitoring company, so there truly is no contract. SimpliSafe says you have no contract, but if you're not being monitored by them, truth of the matter is, there's a contract because you can't get it monitored anywhere else. Our systems can be monitored anywhere else, and the cards that go inside of them can communicate over pretty much any tower out there. Now, there's something else different. Both of the systems that we carry, both the Qolsys and the Interlogix Ultrasync Hub, they're dual path, which means not only can it communicate over the cellular card, which can communicate over 3 different types of cellular, or 3 different cellular systems, but it also communicates over Wi-Fi or Ethernet. It communicates over internet at the same time. So what a lot of people would never realize, you get your other inexpensive system in the mail, and even if they say it's dual path, you may never know it's not communicating over the cellular, it's only communicating over the internet. It's obvious with your cell phone because when you're driving down the interstate and you lose connectivity, it becomes pretty clear to you. But if you have a system that's dual path, that doesn't have multiple ways to communicate, it's not going to give you full redundancy should something happen. So, give you for instance, with this system, somebody breaks into your house, right? But before they break in, they go out to your internet, they cut your internet feed, and then they break into your house. Well, with this little device installed here, it's still going to work over the cellular network and call the police. Let's say that they decide to use a cell phone jammer. Well, they have to know that you have 3 different cell phone frequencies inside of this to be able to jam your cell phone or your cell communicator. Telling you, there's a big difference between the cheap stuff that's on the market and really good security systems. And by the way, this one right here, I love this one because it is comparable in price to all the inexpensive things that are on the market. Not only does it compare them in price, but it's so much more advanced when it comes to battery life, backup, dual path communication. The app that's on it's free. It does video, it does cameras, you know, if you want to put them in your home or business. This happens to be, in my opinion, the best value on the market, period. And again, I was offered the chance to sell Arlo Pro, declined. I really think after 15 years in the business, I do have some insight as to what's good value for you. Check us out, SecurityAllStar.com, providing powerful protection for everything you hold dear.